Hello YouTube, Dark Maven 1976 here with another video. I don't know what to call this video, but probably, I don't know. Uh, what has happened is, and the reason why I haven't uploaded is my cousin passed away on October 29th. I was going to do a video on October 30th. I was going to do a makeup test of Sachiko for Halloween. But that didn't happen because of her death. My cousin Christina and I were very close at one time. We grew up living next door to each other. We did practically everything together until, high school. But yeah, we grew up we're almost practically siblings, except I could tell her to go home when I was done playing with her. um, I had planned on other videos too, but because of her passing, my depression had gotten worse. I do suffer from depression, and because of that, I take medications for it. But it has gotten worse, and to the point where I haven't wanted to get out of bed, but my husband makes me get out of bed, or sew, or do much of anything. I'm slowly moving my way back into sewing. I'm going to be working on a skirt and bags made out of this awesome Walking Dead chopping bags out of this Walking Dead fabric I found at Joann's. If you don't want to hear about my memories of her, I think you can turn off this video. But I'm going to share some memories I have from my cousin, and it's going to be partially why I will want to continue to cosplay and try to live life to the fullest. My cousin died from complications of cancer, or from cancer. She had cancer a while ago, and we thought she had beaten it. Then, because of the radiation therapy and all this stuff, she had blood clots in her legs and went to the hospital to take care of that. And they discovered she also had autoimmune pancreatitis, which means her body was fighting itself. And then they did some more tests. They found cancer in every part of her body, and because the type of cancer she had hid from the doctors until it was too late. She did chemo to extend her life so she can be with her children and her husband longer. We hoped she at least stay with us until at least after the holidays, but that wasn't to be. She passed away October 29th. I keep saying that, but I have to remind myself she's gone because I'm slightly in denial. We had the memorial last Thursday, and that was hard. It was difficult for everybody involved. My parents, her parents, my cousin's siblings. She has a brother and sister, and her children, who are, one is 21, turned 21 like not my dad's birthday, so in October, turned 21, October 19th, I want to say. And she had two sons. One, I think he's 5, and the other is like 10, maybe. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. Well, it was a while since I've seen them ever. She fought cancer bravely, but it was just too much, and passed away. So, in her memory, I will continue to cosplay because the best times I've had with her is when we were children and we would dress up for Halloween. We would go out together to go trick-or-treating, and even though our Halloween costumes were made of plastic, it was plastic mask with a little slit in the mouth and a band, I would always get my tongue caught in the slit because I was a weird child. I kept poking my tongue through the mouth hole and getting a little sore on it. And the costumes would be printed on this white plastic garbage bag. You were lucky if it was the outfit. Most of the time it was what you were wearing. I think my favorite was Princess Leia costume. I remember we would dress up together as the same character. Like one year she was Strawberry Shortcake, so I was Strawberry Shortcake, and that was fun. We would see how much candy we can get. We would go out with her cousins, and then when my cousin Joey, her brother, was able to go with us, my dad would put on this Halloween mask. It was Yoda. Now, this Yoda mask was frightening, but I knew it was my dad, and my dad's really tall. He's like 6 foot, so he was a 6-foot Yoda, and every time they would come over to get ready and whatnot, or to say, hey, it's time to go, my cousin Joe would come up with Christina, his sister, and we would tell him, now Joe, Dad's going to dress up like Yoda. You shouldn't be afraid because it's my dad. And Joe would run screaming home every time, afraid of my dad, who was Yoda, and Christina and I would start laughing because, because it was hilarious. And we would warn him every year, and every year he'd run home until he was, too old to be afraid of my dad. I don't know what happened to that Yoda mask. It was weird. It was a weird rubber over the head mask with eyes. It had the eyes painted in and little tiny slits so you can see out of it. Oh, it was weird. It was just this. It was Yoda, but it was genuinely scary version of Yoda. And I couldn't understand why my cousin was afraid. We would love to scare him every Halloween. He was a wuss for such a long time. And then we would all pile in my aunt's hatchback and see how much candy we could get. Then my cousin Jennifer, we added her to it because my cousin Jennifer was the sister of Christina. Yeah, little sister. And 2 other cousins that weren't related to me. They were related to my Christina, but they were piled in too, and we'd all go out and get candy and pretend to be scary monsters or princesses. And I think the one year I realized I hated the plastic masks was when I dressed up as a witch. I actually painted my face green, had the long black hair with the white streak, and it had a hat on. It was then I realized I hated the wigs. The cheap wigs made me itch. Even thinking about it makes my forehead itch. But I would wear that, and I realized that it wasn't as hot or itchy. And every year I think we would fight putting on our coats because it would ruin the costume, and my parents and my aunt would make us put on these coats because it was cold. It's October in Washington and it's cold. So I do dress up now and cosplay in her honor because the funnest times I had was Halloween. Although we did have Christmas together, we'd go to Grandma's house with a big feast and holidays. Halloween was the one time we didn't. It was not my favorite time of year. Halloween was the one time we didn't have stress of the Christmas holidays and what we got for Christmas, what we did this or whatever. It, yeah. um, as we grew older, though, we grew apart, which is, I think, why I dress up is I want to hold on to those memories of having so much fun on Halloween, and plus I really like to cosplay. What can I say? I really like dressing up, and I now do it every time I put on a outfit. I will think of my cousin Christina, and it will be for her. I know it sounds weird or morbid, but I will think of her every time I put on an outfit. I will have those memories of Halloween. Um, as I said, we did drift apart when we got older. She had her crowd in high school, and I had the geeky crowd because she was really popular, and of course, because she was such a nice lady, uh, she was pretty too, and I was this frumpy, short person. But even though we did drift apart in high school, we still had that connection as family. We would come together in Christmases, and we would share what's going on in our lives. She got married and moved away to Texas, and then she moved back to Washington, but in uh, too far for me to go visit and say hi. Uh, I do regret not visiting her as because I thought we had more time. I was going to, I wanted to visit her, but I regret not being able to because of work. Um, that will, I'll try not to let that eat at me, but my depression sucks. So I don't know what else to say. I do have projects in the works that I plan on doing. I do plan on more videos. I am very sorry I haven't been uploading. This has hit me really harder than I expected. We knew she was dying. We just didn't know she was going to go this quickly. And of course, I was in denial because I thought, oh, this is just cancer. We can actually have do treatment to get rid of the cancer with chemo and stuff like that. But it was just too far gone, and I thought maybe there would be a miracle within the weeks before she. I was in denial, total and complete denial. And now that she's gone, I am very sad. I cry a lot, and I have put off some projects, and I haven't been feeling like doing anything. I I'm now just starting to get back into the groove. I have work, which since the holidays are coming, is just nasty. My schedule is just nasty. Still plan on going to SoccerCon next year. Hopefully, my husband's foot will be all better. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Again, I am so sorry for rambling on for 14 minutes or so. And if you want to see, I did dress up for Halloween this year. If you want to see those pictures, they are on my DeviantArt page. The makeup isn't as great as I wanted it to be because I didn't have a chance to test it out, but I think it turned out pretty good. Um, I will still continue to cosplay. As I said before, I ramble, I'm sorry. And I'm planning on more cosplays in the future. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but I do plan on going to, like I said, I have SoccerCon to look forward to. I do have to finish Kaoru's wig, which I'm going to make a wig stand so I can put the wig head on so I can style the wig. I will try to film that maybe. And I, yeah, I'll have other videos popping up hopefully soon as I get back into life. Life does go on, even though my cousin's gone. I still have to live my life. I think that's how I will honor her, is to continue to cosplay. So yeah, I know this video was kind of depressing and rambly and all that neat stuff. I promise to get back into cosplay videos soon, or cosplay sewing videos soon. If you like my videos, feel free to comment or leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Down below there will be some places to find my pictures. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment or contact me. So until next time, my cosplay friends, I hope you are having a great day and cosplay safe. Until next time, bye.